Ooh. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I'm joined by the founder of the Neca Illuminati, the YouTube wife, the delayer of shipments, the procrastinator of pre-orders, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar _games. Christ. And that's not all. I am also joined by the man Modern Toy Fair has full custody for, allegedly. The man that Optimus Prime popped and he refuses to stop. The Twilight Knight, the master of mech, the three-pump chump of taking this show off the rails, Nate. How you boys doing this week?
Hello.
I am doing wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful.
Good.
Same.
I'm just glad you guys can make eye contact now. I'm glad we went to therapy and got this all solved, so that way you can be on the show together again.
We talked about it, and it actually turned out it really wasn't that weird.
You actually liked it a little bit?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm up for anything once.
Yeah.
All right.
Chalk it up.
No, Nate was not putting his Jarmar face on.
He was actually taking it off.
Yeah. We had to tell him that was a no-no. Oh man, you missed. I'm gonna have to like clip that entire segment for you, Nate, because the segment of explaining where you were for like 20 minutes was quite comical. It just got so out of hand. First, Jarmar tried to like claim that you were the same person, and then he tried to backpedal a little bit and say that you fused and you touched tips, and I was like, oh, that's weird because you have to do it just right. And then it turned into, oh, you tried to touch tips, but then it got awkward. You couldn't make eye contact anymore, and
it was side to side.
Yeah.
It wasn't the tips we missed.
Oh,
And then they
you was a little grinding action. Got it.
And Piccolo was there, and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like,
"You're like, it's not what you think." Jake said it was too long.
Yeah, it was because we were in the hyperbolic chamber. So
exactly. So time didn't really pass the same. It was very much so. Like,
I mean, for
20 minutes for us was like 2 seconds. Like,
yeah.
Are you adjusting yourself, or are you making action figures do things below the screen?
I'm opening something.
Oh, okay. I need to open something too.
So.
Which brings us to why we're here. Let's fucking show off some toys. Let's get back to Nate having his job, because last week not only did Jarmar steal your job of doing the fake podcast, chat stole your job of picking a number. So we need to get you reemployed. What number range? Where Jarmar went? You both left to go get your stuff, and he still didn't have his stuff with him.
I
just
don't
left.
have a marker down here, so I have to use my phone, and that's gonna break tradition. You know,
that is, you're breaking it. It's ruined now.
Crazy.
He's naked below the shirt. Yes, probably. What number range are we doing?
1 through 100.
1 through 100. Well, I'm not going with my instinct, because that's always wrong. And I also have to.
Nice.
And I have to remember how to do this, because last week I fucked up the reverse of a 7 and it looked weird.
Yeah, you did.
And we had a whole discussion about it.
You definitely did.
Right. That's.
Oh, my leg itches.
No, that's the correct way to do it. I fucked up already. Right. Of course, there's no. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Fuck.
How?
That's my number now. I got so distracted with trying to remember how to do it backwards that I didn't even pick the number I wanted to pick. So it's gonna be interesting. Maybe I'll actually win. Jake says it's a ghost shirt. It's all he needs to wear.
True. Because if you have it, you have everything.
Is that a quote?
Yes.
If you have Ghost, you have everything. It's an old song that they covered.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1.
The number's 23.
I said I can't make out what yours is. 47. Yeah! I accidentally
I
won.
Your number was 23 as well.
No, that'd been wild.
Yeah.
It probably would have been if I didn't unfuck up my letters.
Yeah,
Nate should be informed. Mattel Creations is doing a 48-hour Wendar Motu Origins pre-order that started this morning. Wendar sold out in 10 seconds initially and was going for crazy eBay money, so they redid it as a pre-order. So do those words mean something to you?
Yes, and I appreciate that. I actually have a friend though who got me one, so
Nice.
I traded a Coldar for a Wendar.
Is there a 2-dar
or 3-dar?
No.
Oh,
there is a radar.
Oh,
of course there is.
You know what? We still need. I need to add that to the list of shows. We still need to do the Nate shows us Motu figures and we try to guess the name.
Yeah.
We still need to do that. Okay, so I only have 2 things this week. One of them is technically just finishing a weekly purchase from a few weeks ago that we had a whole story time about that I was pissed off. But I can't remember if that was on the show or after the fact. But I finally finished my custom Dr. Octopus. So
that was something else.
He's got his new metal tentacles, and I can't really tell, but I did paint the claws with a chrome paint marker so that way they match the tentacles a little better because I didn't like the flat silver on it. If you want to see this closer up, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, there's going to be like a little video on our YouTube channel for it because I don't want to use a Monday slot with all the things that I have coming in on just this. So go check that out. Also, if you just want some stuff that I did because I was bored and wanted to try to figure out how TikTok works, go to our TikTok at Modern Toy Fair, and there's a little TikTok of him. So go check that out. But more importantly, the thing that I've been waiting for even longer than that finally came in, and I am so excited. The good old the NECA
cool.
Archie Slash, yeah. So super. This came in this afternoon. I've been busy all day, so I haven't had a chance to open it. So while I pass off to Jarmar, I'll probably open it and start playing with it a little bit. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. I've got the Armored Last Ronin on the way as well. So in 3 or 4 weeks' time, I'll be showing that off.
Like 4 weeks.
Yeah. I feel like this was only like 2 or 3 weeks though, because I feel like it wasn't that long ago. But then again, the past couple weeks have been very crazy and chaotic. So who knows?
Yeah, this is true.
Who does?
But yeah, that's all I got. Well, I really like the boxes. Like, look at that artwork. That's so cool.
That's cool.
On that side,
NECA just crushing boxes, just crushing them.
I mean, that's what we're gonna be doing when we open them.
No, how dare you? You throw away your boxes, Jesus.
I mean, I recycle, but there's some boxes I keep. I keep my. Why wouldn't I recycle them?
Well, because my weekly purchase has such a sexy box that how dare you?
I said I keep some boxes.
So I have my story time. My wife picked it up from what's that place called? And I don't want to dox myself. It's in Golden Village Mall called Classic. It's a figure that I've been looking for a while. The funny thing is, this is one that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna hate it, and I did not hate it. Spoilers. It's the Leo Hunchback. Look at that. Look at that. And then you flip it around the back, keeping with like the other Universal Monsters. The back of the box is just so awesome. So another cool story time. I have the figure already out. This is cool too as well. How could you recycle this box? I could not bring myself to throw this.
Listen, I said I don't do that to all boxes.
But you can throw away vintage accessories.
The accessories? Here we go. Here we go. I won't be throwing these accessories away because you know why?
Oh my god.
On this figure, I did not know this because I'm generally on a blackout. Or is that what it is? Blackout, whatever. We already had that discussion earlier.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going.
Black chain.
Yeah.
Black chain, yeah. The black chain.
Typically, like, I don't want to really know anything. I don't want too much of a spoiler for the figures. I just know I'm going to buy them. I want to see it in its full glory. And this big boy right here, I was playing with it, and I popped open the back, and I was like, ooh, what's back here? And then I saw this. Look at that. You actually have a storage cell turtle. It's so freaking cool. And then if you can see a cool little detail inside there, he has a spider that's inside that behind the swords. This is probably my favorite one out of all three that I have right now. And that's surprising, and that's saying a lot, because this is Leo. Like, come on.
Listen,
who gets excited?
leave the second best turtle out of this, even if they
You
did
know
the
what I
boy
mean?
dirty and made him the hunchback.
But here's the thing: did they do him dirty? He does look very derpy and just sad, but the detailing is amazing. The storage cell is the best thing ever, and he actually is the best one so far, for sure.
Really?
Like
even better than Mikey.
Mikey is cool. The design is cool, but I think it loses points in my book just because of the originality factor. The other thing I really love about the Mikey is, you know, the decayed face, and that's just kind of more of like
The nostalgia, yeah.
It isn't really inside anymore because the populace of the world knows about that. But that's like my draw to that. Frankenstein Raph was like, okay, cool. He's Frankenstein. Detailing is really cool. Just knocked it out of the park with the sculpting. This thing here has amazing detail. Sculpting's amazing. Storage cell, like, come on. You have a shelf for the brain, and then this thing also pops open too, so you can hold just the brain individually. There's a slot for the skull to go on. I don't quite get the references because the only Hunchback I know is the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it was a lot more lighthearted than what I'm assuming.
How lighthearted how long has it been since you've seen that movie?
Well, lighthearted in the sense that he didn't kill people.
No, but the religious man tries to murder him and his girlfriend and burn his house down.
I would assume that this is more based on the Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein's assistant.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't even know that
Igor.
much. I just know that he's
he's not Igor in the original Frankenstein.
Oh.
Yeah, what I say, you know what I mean? Just
right.
Michael doesn't know. We understand, right?
It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Anyways, this thing is so fucking cool. But that's my only like purchase today. But it's just so cool. I just love that it's a big beefy like figure. It's so cool.
Jake said his wife said that is a good Shrek figure.
How dare you? But also, I can see it. Maybe we'll get a Shrek crossover with Ninja Turtles, and it'll be brought to you.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we got Stranger Things, Street Fighter.
Oh my god! Yeah, Playmates will do it before Neca does.
Playmate. It would be Playmates before. I thought Hasbro, because if it was like based on some comic, you know, but yeah, I don't understand why I love this thing. The only thing that's weird to me is he has these, you know, he has the longer goatee right there,
but he doesn't have it in the figure.
It's so small. Like,
I wonder if that's so it wouldn't break off.
Fair. I get it.
Yeah, Jake, they did Street Fighter crossover figures that are just now hitting stores with like Leo and Raph with Chun-Li and.
They're not what you think,
Ryu.
Jake.
They're terrible. The Street Fighter figures don't look bad, but the turtles are bad.
Well, I'm just gonna throw this out here. This is peak NECA.
I'm not saying it's not a good figure. I just had no interest in it because, like, if you're gonna do the main cast, I feel like they need to be like some pretty big name monsters for Universal Monsters. Otherwise, it just seems.
This is the only wave that they're gonna do, and then that's like the end. But I don't think that is. I think we'll get another run of the Turtles.
I hope so.
Different
so, are you gonna get the April?
No. Yeah, I could be wrong though, because I may see it and just be like, you know what? Yeah, but this is like I'm trying to have restrictions on things. You know,
how's that going?
Make smarter choices with your purchases. So I don't want to do NECA. I don't want to do April and the weird what is
Bride of Frankenstein?
What are going to be based off of?
Oh, the Van Helsing, which makes no sense because he wants to murder his children.
Fair.
Also,
fair. But you know, it's like one of those Halloween episodes where all bets are off, and so like nothing really matters. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the 4 turtles. The April idea is really cool. I like using her actual face scan for the figure, but it also kind of is a little bit weird because the turtles aren't. You know what I mean?
I think the problem is they didn't alter her face is my problem. Like, you can use her face scan, but she still needs like zombified a little bit. Instead, they just painted her face blue, so it just looks like she's in her Halloween costume.
She's not a zombie, right?
No, but she's still like she's reanimated corpse.
Cool. Okay, so she is a zombie.
I mean, not in the zombie aspect, but technicalities. Like, I guess all Frankenstein's monsters are zombies, but not all zombies are Dr. Frankenstein's monsters.
I keep hearing the saying a lot, and it's really weirding me out.
So real quick, in chat we were asked. I have to go back and see how it was worded because it was a hot minute ago when I interrupt. If you guys had sex with any Universal monster, which would you smash? Which would you monster mash?
That is not what I thought you were gonna ask me, but
what did you think I was gonna? Well, technically,
for
I
the
asked.
sake of things being probably the most comfortable, I guess. Actually, that would I think all of them would be a pretty bad time, but I'm gonna say something really wild out here because we're not talking about the Ninja Turtle.
No, we're talking actual Universal monsters.
Universal monsters. Yeah. Is a swap thing a monster? That's a Universal monster.
No,
right?
there's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, creature. That's what I mean. Yeah. Either way, it's wet. So at least I can.
So Jarmar is into that the Shape of Water love.
That's my only saving grace there. I'm gonna give you a wild answer for a wild question.
What about you, Nate?
Gonna have to go with the Invisible Man. You'll never see him coming.
Is it invisible?
Damn, that's a better pun than what I was gonna make. I'm sad now. I was gonna choose Dracula because he really sucks.
There you go. There you go.
That could be a good time too. That could be a good time. But let's be honest, we should just go with like Frankenstein's monster because at the end of the day, he just wants love, right?
True,
So,
but
like,
I don't want to cuddle. I didn't realize that was
yeah.
part of it. I thought we were just,
I mean, if you're monster mashing, you gotta like
exactly. Monster mashing ain't monster cuddling.
Yeah, but I just feel like it'd be nice afterwards.
I guess.
Yeah, and I think he would hold me tight. Maybe a little too
here's
tight.
the thing: you can't get too sensual because if you
mashing
light a
again.
candle, he's gonna freak out and murder you.
Oh, it's lights off. No candle.
Oh, you don't want to see his face. That's not very nice.
I don't know if he wants to see mine. To be honest, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna monster mash, you should probably want to see the person's face. Otherwise, there's some.
I mean, it depends on how we mash it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always face to face, as me and Nate figured out last week.
I mean, listen, I think you're giving you two a little bit too much length there with your Saiyan tails that can reach around from the back. Yeah. So just a heads up, Jarmar, did you order this?
No. Remember, smart decisions.
Yeah, the layer of shipments, price characters, I know. Well, just a heads up, like all NECA figures, you need to heat it up first because Jesus Christ, he is as stiff as Frankenstein's monster.
I think it's specific ones though. I don't know if it's all of NECA because some of it, like these, aren't, but like the ones that have like the animated like that look, those ones are always really stiff.
Yeah, I think it's anything that has this like matte finish to it.
Yeah,
because the movie Turtles I never had issues with.
Yeah, it's generally those ones. Yeah,
but yeah, because I'm not gonna try to bend his knees because they aren't moving, and I'm not. I've waited 3 fucking weeks, and I paid less than I would to actually get it at retail, so I'm not risking fucking that up.
How different? I guess he is. He is bigger. Right?
Oh, he's very much different from the arcade one, if that's what you're asking.
I'm saying that because he kind of yeah, okay. He actually did not skip leg day.
Yeah, he didn't skip because the Slash is more in line with the Turtles as far as like molding wise. This is not.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying like overall design.
Yeah, he's a big beefy boy. Like everything, even his like shell is pretty massive. Like, yeah, he has not skipped a meal, nor has he skipped leg day.
That's fair. Which is, I like my Slash to be big.
Me too. That's what really kind of compelled me towards this one. On top of the fact that it was normal colors instead of the arcade colors or the cartoon version. So I was all on board. I can't wait to have him and the Last Ronin fight on my shelf because they're the only NECA Turtles I own at the moment.
Remember Nate was on this show? I feel like we've been talking so long.
I do. I'm here. Bad. I feel bad. In Nate's defense, I also didn't realize he had come back from walking away while I was waiting to start the show because he didn't say anything.
You spent a half an hour talking about 2 purchases.
That seems pretty on par with us. We spent an hour with just the 2 of us talking about the HasLab.
It's true. That's true. You're good.
It's your turn, Nate. Sorry. We're sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. I got a few things because I wasn't here this last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start out with what I was going to show last week, which nobody's paying attention to. It's fine.
I'm waiting for you to show it.
Looking.
I'm literally like you're at the bottom of my screen. I can see you and look at Slash at the same time. I was waiting for you to raise things. Fine. I will hands up. I'm not touching my Slash anymore. No big beefy turtle in my hands.
Okay.
I'm not touching your Slash, but I think you still are. This is not what you're in.
Right, cowboy. We are not really sorry. That is correct, KJG. Nate, it's your turn. You can go. I've got my hands up, so I'm not playing with anything. Where you've got all of our attention.
It's okay. I got the exclusive Obi-Wan Kenobi pack from the Shop Disney from Disney Parks. So I got, so they do like their droid factory. And so they'll sometimes do a 4-pack based on a particular, medium or media or whatever. So I got the most recent one for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which includes this dude.
Oh,
okay.
Which is way more articulated than the retro version. So these are
they haven't done a vintage yet?
Wait.
They did a retro, they didn't do a vintage collection.
Okay.
Excuse me. Is he not new? Is this not from Obi-Wan, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said Obi-Wan.
So how do they have a retro version?
So they do a retro line that makes the figures look like they did back in the 70s.
That was a figure from the 70s?
No, but they give them that same aesthetic.
Oh, okay. That's where I was confused.
Yeah,
but this is
I
not.
thought he was
this
a
is
new
not
character.
that figure. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, next time you're at Target, look in the Star Wars section. You'll see the ones with the big red sticker that say retro, and that's where this Boba Fett came from. This Boba Fett. This is
They're the ones that just literally their arms go boop boop. boop
Oh,
boop,
like
boop,
retro,
boop.
like
style.
articulation and style. Okay.
And aesthetic, like everything about it, it looks like it was an old figure, except for the fact that the card is intentionally made to look old, but it has a big ass red sticker that says retro.
Yeah, but this is not that. This actually has articulation.
Yeah,
and goes in scale with vintage collection, even though it's not vintage collection. So it includes that guy and this guy. And this guy. I don't have the box near me, so I don't know all their names.
That's this redheaded. That's the ginger R2D2, right?
Yeah, and this is a Viper probe droid, so it's like a smaller one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I'd love to have one of those. Just because that's what you fight the probe droids and.
Okay,
I was very confused on why you were so excited about the fucking
probe
droid.
No, because in
Fallen Jedi.
Fallen Order, yeah, that's those things fucking piss me off, man, because you gotta time that fucking shit perfect. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool to see some other things from Star Wars.
Yeah, so I love those packs that they do.
Yeah.
Then I got from Amazon, an Amazon exclusive. I got the GI Joe Classified Blue Ninjas set.
That's cool.
So this is the plastic-free box.
Which, see, that's how it should be fucking done. Marvel Legends team needs to get their shit together, because that's my biggest complaint. Like, the couple I've gotten is the fact that they pay for the artwork, because the artwork is there in the background, but they cover it up with the ugly-ass digital renders of the figure.
Right. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
That looks cool.
I did open these. So I changed out some of the accessories, because it does come with a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed out and did one of the new heads.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Now I wonder if they borrowed that head from the Hasbro Fortnite line, because I feel like there's a Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know, because the body is from the GI Joe movie, the Snake Eyes movie. I forget her name, but then this dude,
that's cool.
That's fucking
yeah.
cool.
Now, I'm gonna say this because I'm sure I know he's watching. He's already commented. That is a Jake ass GI Joe figure, if I've ever seen one. Like, I feel like Jake needs to own that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I wasn't sure about these,
cool.
Just because they were, like a repaint set exclusive, but I was like, yeah, I decided not to keep my pre-order for the Viper 3-pack because it was like $90. So, but I did keep these, and I'm glad I did. They're cool. All right. So that was really it as far as what I bought. But my birthday was this week.
I was wondering if you could have a big thing because of your birthday. So
Yeah.
Also, since we didn't get to do it, like because your birthday wasn't the day of the show like Jamar's was.
Right.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Also, I never knew that we were both September.
Yeah,
I didn't either
cool.
until it happened.
Yeah.
Mine's been September for. Well, mine's been September for 44 years now.
44. See,
yeah.
it's only been 34 for me. So
see, that's where
that's where it was.
Yeah,
which is also very weird. That we're exactly.
Yeah, that's real fucking weird.
Yeah.
I also thought you were a lot more older than me.
Yeah.
Not Nate, Jarmar.
What?
I knew Nate was a lot older than me. I thought you were older.
What do you mean a lot more older than you? How old did you think I am?
I thought maybe you were like at least 35, 36.
No. I think that's just the others, not me.
Maybe that's why. I think it's because you were friends with them first, so I assume that you were as old as they were. Fair. Well, I mean, we all know no one's as old as Jason, but
yeah.
Happy 50th, Jason.
My family, knowing me so well, got me figures based on my absolute favorite sports movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bulma.
No, my favorite sports movie of all time.
I was thinking Spaceballs, but that makes more sense.
This is by far a sports movie. So this one.
That's so cool.
I mean, I love that he's at least in a jersey and then in a Letterman.
Yeah. Look, if you've never seen it, this is a sports movie. There's more basketball than anything else. So, yeah. I love this movie.
It's so funny to me.
I will argue anybody that says it's not a sports movie because it is.
Also, Rob says happy birthday, and Malhorb thought your favorite movie was The Mighty Ducks.
No. I maybe saw it. I don't remember. I was a little. It was like, what was that? 90.
You just said he's 44.
You do have like 15 years on me, so I can see it.
Yeah,
he was driving. When he came out, we got the same attachment.
He was like, "Why would I watch a movie about children playing hockey when I can look at naked ladies in magazines?"
I'm sure you saw boobs,
which is something I still live by today. So, so I've never seen any of them. But if you're a fan, good. But then this thing. So my good friend Chucky B got me my next to last Superman the Animated Series figure that I need. So this is Lois Lane. This came out in a box set years ago, a Toys R Us exclusive, and I didn't have it, even though I bought that collection, because it came out later. So now I literally am only missing Cyber Crunch Superman from Europe. So, yeah.
I feel like I knew you had a lot of Superman anime. I want to say we talked about this, but
we did. We talked about it. I didn't show him, though.
Yeah.
And then I purchased 2 things on my birthday for myself when I was out. So one you saw already. I didn't open it yet, but it's my little Goku statue of him rushing to take out Piccolo Daimyo in their final battle against each other before he ejects the egg of what we know as Piccolo. And then I also got, in a box, the Villain's Lair for Batman 66. So I feel like these are something like that Michael could use, though, even though he's not into Batman 66.
Yeah.
Like just the stuff you could really use, some of the stuff. Like the bookshelf is pretty cool. Even though everything's labeled, you could probably still use it. Tables and chairs, walls, that sort of thing. So we will put that over here with my Bat Cave that I have not also opened up. So yeah, I purchased those, and then I made a little stop at Ollie's on Tuesday and grabbed 2 more of these.
Oh my god, I
And I'm
forgot about
glad
the
I
weird
did.
dog cage things.
Right, and the funny thing is, the dog showed up in Andor.
Mm-hmm. Which means
So
it's
I
was
super,
like,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta go. So I went to Ollie's, and the funny thing was, there was no Ollie's red sticker on it. And the lady's like, "Oh, there's got to be a red sticker." And she was obviously pissed at someone, not me, for not stickering them. So she just like scanned 2 lollipop packages, and so I got a hell of a deal on these.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
shop at Ollie's enough. I don't know what
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone a couple times, but every time I've gone so far, there hasn't been shit there.
yeah.
I don't know what the yeah.
All right, so then I did get a big bad toy store shipment. My pile of loot. This has been the longest a $4 shipment has taken. Like, it processed for a week, and then it just shuffled around Pennsylvania for another week.
Yeah.
So
So we're like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of my oldest pre-orders finally arrived, and it's actually not even for me. It's technically for my wife. But these actually, and you're going to be shocked when you see what they are, because these should not have taken this long. But these are actually, I've had on pre-order longer than Mezco Keaton Batman.
What?
That's impressive.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
fucking
it's-
cool.
Yeah, it's the Loyal Subjects.
I
So
should
there's
say
a
Loyal
Papa
Subject.
3 and Cardinal Copia from Loyal Subjects.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have known this existed, because I probably would have got that instead of the Super 7 stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, these are a lot cheaper. But yeah. But the thing was, we never even knew if these were coming out. These have been on order since 2020, January of 2020.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
January 1st, I think, is when I pre-ordered them. I'll have to double check. But those finally came in. And then I got my Skeletor Reborn from the CGI series. This is another deluxe one. So he kind of got that Skelegod look from Revelation.
He's got like a lot of different looks going on there. Like,
yeah.
he's got like
He's
some
got his horn
Oh,
head.
no, that's the plastic that's holding him. I thought he had translucent pants.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird.
No. Yeah, that would be a weird. Yeah, because he's like in the package, so he can like do his
Okay.
action
I was gonna say
feature,
it's gotta be
which
action movie.
yeah. Yeah.
Rob would like to know if you wore your shirt because you were going to talk about your loyal subjects.
No, this is the new one that I got last week when I saw him, so I threw it on because I saw him up at Youngstown. Not to dox myself, but I don't live in Youngstown.
Or get stabbed. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that shit. That
Over a
city
LeBron
is.
figure.
Yeah.
Did you
I'm
feel
not gonna talk. I got this. Yeah, I got out of
Is
this, and then when they decided to do
Wait, did
the
you
proper yellow
sell
Ranger,
yours and then have to rebuy
Oh,
them
yeah.
all because
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god, that's amazing.
yeah. So that's this. This came in. So yeah.
That's fantastic.
Then I got another Goku statue because any kid
That was cool.
Goku stuff I have to have. So I'm excited for that one.
Is it bad I like
and
kid
then-
Goku more than like adult Goku?
But also because you're watching it dubbed. If you watched it subtitled, you'd like him all the way through because he's the same. And then
Well, I think it's just because as an adult he shouldn't be as dumb as he is as a child. It's like that's where I'm going with
Yeah.
it.
maybe, but it's more endearing when he sounds like an old Japanese woman. I got my Vegeta.
I'm a little
Which
jealous.
I
Mine's in Flagstaff because
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. My Gohan finally hit my pile of loot though. So
that's impressive.
yeah. And then 2 last things, which will kind of hint at something else that I have here, but I got these 2. I'm not back to actively collecting Origins, but when they do cool versions, so these are both He-Man and Skeletor from the 2000X series in the Origin style.
Okay,
So
I was like, that looks like it's different than the originals, so I wasn't sure
Yeah.
what they changed.
Yep. So I got those. I'm probably not going to open these. I'll probably just keep them the way they are because they just look cooler like that. But my final thing that I'm going to show is He-Man related, and there was a lot of controversy over this when it was announced and went on sale.
Is it the anything to do with Revelations?
No,
Oh,
it actually has nothing to do with Revelations.
is it?
But-
He-Man Black?
Is it slightly racist? He-Man?
No. The controversy was in the price.
Oh, that sounds
So
exciting.
this is
Way
the
off.
40th anniversary Masters of the
Oh,
Universe
okay.
television sensation is what this set is called. Look at this giant box, first of all.
Pretty cool
It's
so
amazing.
far.
It's very cool. But wait, there's more.
Ah, just like TV.
So when you open this this big ass box, you get this sweet Eternian
dude.
monitor.
That's so cool.
Like it's actually like an Eternian, like it's a TV
That is
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
with this awesome art on the front. But wait, there's more. So you pull off the top lid and you can take the picture with it, or you can take it out and frame it if you want to. Then it has individual volumes of the TV series, like kind of box things here. So we'll start at the top with the original. So it says Masters of the Universe, September 26th, which is my birthday, although this says 1983, to November 1st, 1985, because that's how long the show ran for. And so you pull it out, and it's the Motu guide, and it's made to look like a TV guide, which is corny but cool, and it's got like TV listings and stuff on the back. But at the bottom,
That is
Oh, that's fucking cool.
fucking cool.
so that's
That's
made to
cool.
look like the Filmation He-Man. He's got the artwork on the back. But the cool thing, the best thing, this is one of those cards that just slides right off.
Oh
So you
shit.
can open it
that's
if you
great.
want to. It's not sealed, so you can take it out and play with it, or just put it away and not play with it. Depends on what your preference is. But it includes the 4 television He-Mans, not including Revelations, but the main series, I guess. So then you have the 1990 New
Oh.
Adventures of He-Man.
When he put pants
Is this
on and got a
the-
haircut, that's like get a
I was
Yeah.
job,
gonna say, is
man.
this the U.S.
Well, actually,
hockey version?
he didn't get a haircut. He tied it back in a sweet 1990s mullet ponytail.
Oh,
thing going on
okay.
here.
Well, he had a flat
But
top,
they-
so I was like,
But yeah,
That's what I-
but this does mimic the logo and packaging, and then it's kind of cool there. You could see Space Adventurer He-Man on the back there. But that's what he is. He became a space ranger kind of guy. So that's
cool.
very cool. Then you have, again, just like I showed you, the 2000X. However, this is done in that other style, and it's a little different
Yeah.
than that one, and then the artwork. So that's from that series. And then finally, you have the Netflix series, and I actually really like this one.
I'm
This
surprised
one
the
just
Netflix
really looks
series
cool.
made it, but Revelations didn't.
Yeah, because it's like for the kids, like it's all for kids, I guess, and it works for the. It's different, for the Origins. Really, the Revelations one wouldn't look that different, so like I get it.
Okay.
But yeah,
These are all
so yeah,
cool.
I mean, this set was expensive. It was $150. But it is not just a simple 4-pack. So everybody who was, of course, everybody's like, well, this should only be $80. Well, yeah, for 4 figures, maybe, but there's a lot more going on here, and there's whatever. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's definitely for me. I love it. I think it's absolutely totally worth it. It's very unique. The packaging is really on point. This is just going to be a cool thing to display. I'll be able to take the figures. I'll probably keep them on card, but if I want to, I can open them. But that TV setup thing is going to look so cool on the shelf with all the other He-Man stuff. So it's just one of those other premium Mattel Creations releases that is awesome. So I don't regret this purchase at all. It is still available because everybody got all mad about how much it costs, and I get it. Not everything is for everybody, and not everybody can get it. Like I would not have been able to necessarily get this a few months ago, but I can now, and I did, and I'm very happy to have it. And it's
Ooh,
look
I
at how
really
big it is.
I like just the artwork and the fact that it like has
Yeah.
a reflectiveness to it in the screen.
Yep, and it covers all of the eras because you can even see up by Skeletor is Space Skeletor with the eyeballs, which is pretty cool.
Dude,
That's
I
fucking
will
cool.
tell you right now, I wish Nickelodeon loved the Ninja Turtles as much as Mattel loves Masters of the Universe, because that is fucking cool. I would
Yeah.
love a fucking box set like that.
Right?
Obviously, it wouldn't be like all 4 turtles. It would be like each turtle individually from each era. That would
Yeah.
be so fucking cool. I would love
Yeah.
something like that. Oh my god, that's really cool.
Yeah, I love it. So
And 150 is not really
I'm not
bad.
angry
Like,
about it.
yeah, I mean,
Considering what you're
for
getting,
4
the presentation.
figures, but
Yeah.
again, it's all about the presentation. And I don't think I even went back and kind of looked at the ad on Mattel Creations, and I was like, it doesn't really convey what it's going to look like. You know, I mean, it does, but it just, the scope of it is way bigger and it's way more impressive, which I guess is better. I'm glad that I got it, and I'm thrilled instead of getting it being disappointed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. So, but that's it.
Cool. Definitely fucking ended on that big note though, because that thing was fucking cool.
Yes, it's very cool. I was excited. I got that today. So.
All right, real quick, let's go through chat. Ravenous, did you guys film Nate as Jarmar for this episode in order to try to prove to us that they are not the same person?
Damn it, he's on to us. I knew this wouldn't work. I knew that we had to film them separately, and I knew that wasn't gonna. Hey Nate, say something that only I would say.
Oh, that.
I love Rise of the Ninja Turtles.
There we go. Okay.
Why would you assume that?
I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was gonna take it back to Black Chain, and I was like, please don't.
No.
Why? There's so many things.
Just because I just like, because that was the joke from the episode that we recorded before this, and I was just really afraid that he was gonna say that, and I'm like, no.
Oh my god. I just want you to have a clip and just say like, this is Jarmar. That's all, but you ruined that one. That's for sure. He's worried what Nate was gonna say.
I wasn't worried he was gonna say something bad. I was just worried he was gonna try to bring it back to a previous reference, and I was just like, I don't know if that's a good idea, guys.
Wow.
Please ask me if he's seen the new Ramen Toy most powerful stand for the in the Universe of Origins figures.
I have. They look awesome, but they're expensive. I'd have to get like 2, just do He-Man and Skeletor and call it done at the price that they are, because they do look awesome.
Jarmar, did you see the ones I tagged you in for Turtles?
Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
I think that's
pretty sure I did that in
was
on
that
Twitter.
on Twitter?
Yeah, because they have like sewer ones for the Turtles now.
I think all I saw was the sewer.
I mean, it's literally just a little stand that's all one color with a molded like sewer in the back part of it. Like,
I thought it was figures.
No, they're figure stands for like the old figures, because they don't always stand the greatest, and also adds a little more displayability to them.
Gotcha. Now that makes a lot more sense. I saw a notification, was like, oh, he just sent me a sewer. Okay.
It's like, wow, he thinks I'm trash in the sewers.
He just thinks I'm floating poop.
What color stands will Nate get if you do get 2 of them?
I probably would just get 2 of the red, because that's the classic look.
I figured you'd do like maybe, I don't know what colors they have, like an orange and a purple for like He-Man and for.
Well, for the stands I do, for regular stands, but those ones with the exploding rocks on them, I would probably just go classic for both, because even the bad guys had the red exploding rocks.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. But yeah, for my actual like figure stands that they stand on, I do have different color ones. So it's purple for Snake Mountain for the bad guys, green for Grayskull, and then the Horde has red, and the Snake Men all have green. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what they should do? Is they should do one in the shape of like a mini Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Well, I have those.
Oh, those do exist?
They're 3D printed. But yeah, I showed them off a long time ago. I don't blame you guys.
I remember you having something, but I didn't realize that that's what they were.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's basically like the gates of those particular castles. So it's like the front door of Grayskull and the gate of Snake Mountain at the top. So Yeah.
Okay. See, I was thinking more of like an actual, like, it's like this big and it's just a little molded version
Yeah.
of the actual castle. So that makes more sense then. Okay. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't think that's what you showed, or but it could be why I thought of it.
Yeah.
He thought it was an original idea.
Yeah, I thought I was being clever, and nope, I stole it from Nate's purchase from 6 months ago.
Yeah.
While ago, Rob asked about slightly racist He-Man. I'm not going to go into details, but he has a very interesting choice of war paint.
Wait, wasn't it just Sun Man?
I mean, yeah, that's that. That all.
No, I know. It was just like, oh, what happened to He-Man? Well, he was in the sun, man.
Right. No, he's
It's cool though. He gets his power from the sun, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta stop making jokes because that's an off-air joke.
I should have my.
There's a
Sunman 3-pack coming that's exclusive to Target, and I think it's coming soon, so I'll probably have it for next week.
Wait, a 3-pack?
Mm-hmm.
Like
just Sunman,
or
No, it's Sunman in like an alternate version. Like it was supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a series 2, and it never came out originally, or if it did, it came out at the end. Which those figures are really so hard to get anyway. No. And then 2 other guys. I think one's a villain, but I don't know. I don't know Sunman all that well.
So
I didn't have it
though. Just since we were discussing like things getting shipped, I don't know if there's still more things from there, but did you know the Big Bad Toy Store like pre-order algorithm stuff?
Oh yeah,
this came up. We were just like
we were talking about that
video
with
games.
Wes.
Yeah. So apparently their algorithm is what they're going to ship if they don't get like a full shipment of something.
So like with Hasbro, who's only sending them like partial shipments currently.
Yeah. Okay. So their algorithm takes 2 things into account. The time of when you pre-ordered it, which makes a lot of sense. And also, it goes by your ratio of canceled pre-orders.
Oh.
Isn't that slimy?
I don't disagree with it though.
I don't either. But
I would
fuck
just
them.
be a show.
Considering, it should be a show. So let's go too much into it.
Okay.
I will say that
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that I think it's bullshit because I buy almost as much as I cancel. So I feel like that should negate it. There should be also like a win-loss ratio here.
I buy more.
I also fucking pay for shit that I meant to cancel because I didn't want, because I impulse pre-ordered it. So I should get fucking credit for that too. But I will also throw out, I made a kayfabe account for things that I know I'm for sure going to buy now. So I went.
That's a good idea.
I went and made a fake account. Well, not fake account. I guess it's an updated account because you can't change your fucking email address. I've been trying for a couple of years now, and they won't let you, and I don't use that email anymore. I set one up with that, and I pre-ordered all of my retro Marvel Legends that I know I'm not going to get elsewhere. So that way, I'm just curious to see which account gets access to those first when Beast starts shipping. Should be interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, very.
Test the algorithm. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting tidbit.
Yeah, it makes sense though. I agree with it
100%. Which is also probably why I used to get things right away, and now I don't get shit.
Right? Like I was so confused. I'm like, man, when they did the Rhino, I was like one of the first people to get fucking tracking, and then they did the fucking Venom 2-pack, and they're like, go fuck yourself. Which then ironically made me cancel it.
Yeah, it made me go fuck myself.
Yeah, so I fucked myself even harder. Like,
still waiting, by the way. I did cancel them just like the other day, but I had all the Universal Turtles, like the monsters, pre-ordered. So I still never got like the Frankenstein, and Mummy was pre-ordered, and I've found all of them before I even got any charge for the original one. So like, you know, maybe fuck your algorithm. I don't know. Yeah,
like if you can't get shit in a timely manner to compete with other people, then go fuck yourself.
But you know what? I like supporting local until I find out something awful about this person who I'm buying figures from. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, at least it's not the person that we know is a racist. So
no. Classic plastic. Yeah. In Belden Village Mall. You gotta be specific because that's how you get those sponsors.
That's how you get stabbed while looking for a LeBron figure. And to understand that reference, make sure to check out this week's episode of the podcast, Friday morning. 11 a.m. Eastern Time over on youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe while you're over there. And of course, if you enjoyed tonight's live stream, make sure to give us a follow, assuming you're not already doing that, because I feel like that's mostly who's watching it. I feel like we aren't getting a whole lot of discoverability here. So, like,
this is the Twitch problem, is what I hear.
Well, that's also, we are also pigeonholed into something that most people don't go to Twitch for. But soon that will be changing. But anyway, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at Modern Toy Fair. Check out Jarmar at metal.tv/Jarmar Games. See, I said it with confidence that time. Nate, what you got for us?
I'm also doing a cool thing on there. It's at smurf.vulva. You can just go there, and I'm doing all kinds of cool stuff that you can check me out doing. Laundry.
What's the handle again?
Smurf.vulva.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. If you don't know what a vulva is, ask your wife. She would love to tell you. Because you haven't figured it out.
Oh, no. Well, we're never going to grow on Twitch now.
Smurf.
God damn it.
I mean, we've all been interested. I'm just saying, like, come on now. Oh my god.
He's so proud of himself. God damn it. Yes, Rob. Jarmar does have a Twitch. He just doesn't use it. But hopefully we'll see you next week. Same toy time. Same toy fair channel.
Oh
God.
I'll have some Boba Fett next week.